Hey guys, the Outdoors Vlog. I am Mike Rogers, and today you get to see me put fish in my little short, fat hands. And I want you to come along with me. I am going to briefly just tell you what I'm using after my short little intro, and then we're going to get straight into fishing. I lost a bunch of possible footage. It wasn't footage. I wasn't recording. So I caught a bunch of fish, wasn't recording, but thankfully I was able to hit record and catch some fish. So stay tuned. If you haven't done so already, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff if you like what you see. If you don't, comment at least and give me a thumbs down and just let me know how I stand and what I can do to make it better. Thanks. Let's get to fishing.
Just a little further back. They're little gooses and baby gooses.
All right, y'all, so I told you I was going to show you or tell you what I was using. So here's the deal. It's a 6.6 medium with a fast taper speed stick by Lew's. It's the American Hero Speed Spin Combo. I'm fishing the Trilene XL Smooth Casting monofilament 8-pound. All right, that's an extra wide gap, red Mustad 3/0 offset hook, and I've got on in the fish that I'm catching. I'm catching them on the Glimmer Blue Zoom Fluke, and I catch some on the baby bass off camera. So anyway, but I caught them all on the Zoom Fluke with the rig set up the same. So anyway, stay tuned. Let's get some fish on the line. Boom.
I just caught a bunch of fish, a couple of them that were really nice, a bunch of little ones. I'm talking, I've caught like 10 fish here in the last few. I was not recording any of it. I don't know how. I don't know what happened. Those were good fish. Good fish. I lost several too. I had all kinds of disappointing losses. I had one that jumped through it. Oh man. But I mean, I just started getting into them. I was catching them. And then, of all things, there was a bite. Of all things, I wasn't recording for any of them. I'm talking, it was a great, I was about to leave, in fact, because I thought, well, there we go. I've got a video as well. I messed up. Score. I just can't hardly believe that. I got to let go of it. It doesn't make for good video. For me just to be like, oh, I can't believe that happened the whole time. But let me tell you, there's a little one. Hooked that one in the mouth. Punched that one in the face. But it's about the size of them last few I caught and thought I was getting on camera. Goodness. Well, that was nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I sure wish they'd hang on to that a little better. It wasn't very big, but anything's good right now. What an absolute mess. Well, I tell you what, that stuff happens though, see. And so now, oh, it grabbed it, it pulled it down. Oh, and then it let go of it. Did y'all see that? Tell me y'all seen that. In the comments, obviously, because that's the only way I can hear you. Maybe I can make something of it anyway. Another little one. No little one, but I punched it in the face. Which is what I like to do. I love punching fish in the face. That way, what it was they were so excited to be on YouTube that they just couldn't hardly contain themselves. And the ones that come off were kind of like them kids that get to jumping on a trampoline and they get so excited that they fall off of the trampoline. And that's basically what was happening when I was losing the fish. Now there's a fella coming trolling along the bank here on a little boat, and that's cool and all, but he's gonna be fishing my water and he's gonna get in. Quite a bit. Caught, well, I've caught mostly a bunch of, 8 or 9 inchers, and I caught a couple that were about 1.5 pounds or so. Nothing major. Most of them like that. Yeah, well, the deepest part of this little place is 8 feet.
Over there, it's like, hell, it's a freaking 1.5 foot all the way out.
Yeah. Now there's you see that ditch right there? Yeah. It comes right out of that ditch area somewhere. Yeah. And right where you're at, there's fish they're feeding like crazy out in that area. Man, he just straight up busted right through my whole deal. Basically right where I would want to be fishing at, and he just runs straight through it. Which is fine. It's not my water. Not nothing I can do about it, really. I could throw a fit. I wouldn't even worry about it at all if I hadn't failed to record everything that I'd done so far. I tell you what, you can't ask for a more beautiful day. It's just a perfect day weather-wise. What do y'all like to do? Like, what do y'all like to do in the outdoors the most? Do you like to fish? Is that your #1 outdoor activity? Or are there other things that you like to do out in the outdoors? But I'm telling you what, ever since he rolled through there ain't hardly been a bite. And right where he ran through is where all them bites were coming from before I realized I wasn't recording. Another little guy. They're still around, just not as many. There we go. Just a little fella. Not big at all. I am not complaining. I'm thankful for every fish that I get to catch, every catch that I get to make. It helps me. Bass fishing helps me. And I share it on YouTube. Because I figure, why not? But then when y'all see that? It's a little bit better one. Boy, it's a pull and it don't want to be up. It's so excited to be on YouTube. Here's one of the decent dinks. For this water, that's a real decent dink. Black spots there on its head, see that? Yeah, it's fat. Let's put him back in the water there. There we go. Well, now I'm feeling even better now. Whew, over here, and that was over here in the more slick water. Real shallow. Y'all seen it. It just come and grabbed hold of it. It figured on getting a meal. And instead I punched it right in the face. feel like there's a fish that might come out and eat that. Right there, so I figured to put it in there. There it is. Ain't big. Not big, but a little bit healthy anyway. Real short, but just a little chunky for a little tiny dink like it is. There it goes. Get off my hand there. That's fun. I don't care who you are right there. If you don't get a little excited, even catching little dinks like that from time to time, well, you've done runt yourself somehow along the way. And I'm gonna rig this to where my hook is sitting just a little further back. Maybe I'll lose fewer hook sets that way. So that's what I'm working with now. Again.
On to the next one, old son. May your rods be bent and your lines tight.